Anyone want to do a recap? If not, we can get started.
I'm good without a recap.
Yeah.
All right. So, picking up where we left off. Sabo, you had something you wanted to show to Mechanus.
Yes. The thing I made.
The thing you've been working on.
Yeah.
Alright. Make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
It's not gonna go well.
So that's your dump stat.
Yes. Are you surprised that I have a character with charisma as a dump stat?
Well, I've experienced Razia's persuasion. Would you like to give them disadvantage?
I don't think I can beat the move with a roll of 1, so not with my 3.
Well, if they roll a 1, it's minus 10.
Okay, well, still, no. Whatever, it's not that important to me.
He looks over what you've given him so far and tells you, this is only half done. Come back when you've got it fully.
Okay, fine.
What would you just like to do now? If I'm not mistaken, there's only a couple days left.
Yeah, Kevin should have just finished his training for level 4.
Yep. 25 days spent of 27.
I think we should go do something, Kevin. Go for a little adventure before we have to swim again.
Okay, where are we going?
I don't know.
Would you like to go into the sewers?
Did I find some good place in the sewers where we could get some real experience, Real life experience?
Well, there is sections of the sewers that you're not supposed to go because it's just overrun with things.
Da, we want to go there.
Alright.
Quick question, James.
Yes.
With level up, should I have a long rest in or no? Not immediately.
Not immediately. That being said, it has been over a week, so you would have your long rest.
to the sewers.
Hey, and before we go into one of those areas, we're gonna make traps at the exit so we can retreat.
All right. Would I actually go to the north sewers, eastern sewers, southern sewers, or western sewers?
From my experience of dealing in the sewers, which sewers should we go to?
The western was said to have the most gunk.
What's gunk?
Things clogging it up. They're not really sure what.
I guess gunk sounds good.
Gunk is
Right.
fine enough.
All right. Just checking region information. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to restart the foundry.
Okay.
Apologies, my creature index wasn't loaded in. So it's just finished loading in now, and now it's rebooting.
Okay.
Alright, should be back up. Alright, as you venture into the lower sewers, there's slime covering almost every surface here. Doesn't look like this place has been touched in years. There's been no cleaning here at all in years. The gunk's
Sounds about
almost an
right.
inch thick.
Said the slime's almost an inch thick.
Yep.
What color is the slime?
Black, green, and blue.
One, James, I asked if me from cleaning the sewers have an idea of which part of the sewers is better to go to, but you didn't really address that, I think.
Well, you've not been this low into the sewers. You've cleaned the upper
Okay, so-
layers. This is where everything filters down into.
Mhm.
The only reason that you know about this part at all is because you've heard the sounds coming from down here while you're cleaning the upper layers.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know, Kevin. I think there's something down there. I just don't know what and exactly where.
Oh, there's one way to find out.
Okay, so I make traps and then you scream and then they come.
It's worked for us in the past.
Wonder how I would make a trap for something that's slimy. Hmm.
I mean, or we could just leave some pretty generic traps out here and take a quieter approach. See if we can figure out what's down here before we aggravate it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start on the traps either way because that seems like the right thing to do right now.
All
While
right,
you're
what sort
doing
of
that,
traps
should
would you
I-
like to make?
Collapse the collapsey things, spiky things.
So you want to weaken the structural integrity of this place?
Hmm. Maybe just put some things up for now. Don't know if I want to completely collapse the sewers because I don't want to collapse the city. Not that I don't want to collapse the city. I want to collapse the city, but you know what I mean.
Why do you want to collapse the city?
Why would I not want to collapse the city?
Because there's a bunch of people that will all likely die because of that?
Sounds like a them problem.
Wow.
Hmm.
So yeah, not trying to collapse the city. But if it collapses, it collapses, you know. You know how it is.
All right.
But no, it's like spiky traps, shooty traps, slappy traps, whatever traps. What do I have that I use? I do have access to some magic now. I think I should. But I haven't managed to get around to that, to sorting out what magic I have, so I'm gonna be doing that now quickly. Because I only, yeah, I'm fucked up, sorry. Let me see.
All right.
Get to prepare 2 level 1 spells. No, I get to prepare Intelligence +2. 7 level 1 spells. And I have access to all the spells from book.
Yep.
6 level spells. I don't think there's as many. You told me I have 40, and there's not 40 in this compendium.
In the first level arcane spells, there should be about 28, 30-ish.
Right, and you said that the book that I'm buying has 40 level 1 arcane spells? It's fine if it was the wrong number.
It might be the wrong number, but if there are new ones added, then it will be in the book.
Okay. So I have Kimo's Library Hunt.
Yes.
Ooh. I wonder who Kimo is. Got a spell name after him. Must be a powerful wizard. Yay. And do I know, am I now able to set spells as traps or not yet, James?
I
Why
believe
not?
that requires glyphs.
Right, and I would not have glyphs yet. Okay. Okay. Let us prepare. I'm just gonna make a list,
Alright.
and then I'll send it. We can move on slowly. And there's a frost armor spell with no description, but I guess that's fine. Oh, James, how does fixed casting work with ritual casting?
Ritual casting's a separate feature, so you can ritual cast as normal.
Okay.
James, could you do me a favor and drop a new token down for me? I'm going to try to mute that light a little bit.
Sure.
doesn't help that the color of the light is near identical to the color of the dungeon, apparently.
Okay. Okay, to assume I've had enough time to craft myself arrows, James.
Yes.
I am ready.
All right. Right before we jump in, I'm gonna make sure I cast Sanctuary on Zabo as well.
Sanctuary? Only 1 minute.
Yeah, like I said, right before we start exploring.
All right.
After traps are all set up.
Okay. No.
I think that's better.
So as you enter down here, can I get a Constitution saving throw, DC 12?
Is this perchance against poison?
Yes.
Then I have
Which one
advantage.
is okay? The save is the second thing. Okay. Oh my god. I do not have advantage against poison.
All right. Oh, that one. Okay.
Does that change anything?
Yes, you vomit.
Okay. Oh my god, that goes my breakfast.
What's up with you?
It's disgusting.
Nah, this is nothing.
Your vomit on the ground then begins to move.
Ah!
Well, that's not normal.
Evan, hit it with your rock.
I'm gonna smack it with the torch.
Alright. Smack it with the torch. Roll the hit. That's a critical hit as you splatter it. Ooze vomit goes everywhere.
Ah, fuck me.
Well, that's definitely not a good sign for what we might be into here.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan.
What would you like to do now? Would you like to venture forth?
Holy.
I think that's gonna be up to Sabo. I'm good, but can Sabo hold his breakfast? Or what's left of it?
There's not much left of it, so. I have a moot point.
Then onward we go.
Alright. Can someone roll me 3d6?
Sure.
Wonderful. So you see these almost like foot size puddles. They're squinching together and almost solidifying, and then they're dropping back into a liquid state. Like they're struggling to pull themselves together.
I want to go over and look at one.
Alright.
This one that's diagonal from me.
Yep. You can see that it's made up of just random gunk for the most part. There doesn't seem to be any organs to it, and it just seems to be fluctuating, like it's trying to pull itself together.
Sabo, look at this thing. What's it
Whatever it
doing?
is, I don't like it.
Should I bonk this one too?
Yeah, we bonk them all.
It splats.
You sure we should get all of them?
I don't know. Why would we not get them?
Uh, I can't tell if my vision is really screwed up or it's something about the lighting in this dungeon.
What's the issue with your
See.
vision?
I can see way farther than I'm supposed to.
What do you mean?
I should be able to only see to here.
Yep.
I can see all the way to this back wall.
So that's because everything here is dimly lit.
Okay, everything's lit. Okay.
The ooze itself glows faintly.
Okay.
Oh, there's a big disgusting one over there.
Let's bunk this one right in front of me.
That one explodes.
And go over here and bonk this one too.
And it explodes.
All right, Sabo, what do you think? Left or straight?
Well, there's some really close here. Don't want to be cut off. But I can sneak ahead and see if
That
it's
one's actually burning over here.
burning.
That one's
Yep.
on fire.
Yep.
It's on fucking on fire. What the fuck?
Looks like some sort of concoction made of potions.
Are you sure you want to deal with that one?
Oh, I don't want it to come up in our ass.
That's fair enough.
Maybe I could try shooting it, but I don't know if it's burning. What the fuck? Do they seem to react to us at all, James?
So far, no.
Okay. I don't know what to do with the burning one, but let me try shooting it maybe.
Okay.
I'm going to steady my aim and take a shot, and I assume I can sneak because it's ignoring me.
Yep.
That a hit or a crit?
The arrow pierces straight into it.
No effect. Okay, shooting them isn't gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna no in this corner over here. I'm gonna make something folly. so that if it goes after us, we can fall it on its head. These things are really weird, Kevin. How long will it take me to make a 40 trap here, James?
So you want to set up something that can fall and crush them?
Yeah, in case they try to start chasing us, so we can trigger
What
it.
material would you like to use for the drop device?
Is there some stone here I can use?
Yes, but you'd need to take it from the wall or the floor.
Was fine.
Alright. Spend a couple minutes pulling out the stone from the floor. Alright.
Hey, well, that's me. I don't know, Kevin.
I mean, I can go see if it's friendly.
Okay, just be careful. And if something goes wrong, run back here. I'll drop the rock on its head.
Okay. I'm gonna approach slowly, see if it notices me.
It does.
It does. Hello, flaming, whatever you are.
Feel free to roll initiative.
Spoiler alert, it was not friendly.
Kevin, you're up first.
So, can I tell that it's not friendly?
Well, it started to move towards you.
Don't give it a hug.
I'm gonna just hold action for hitting it with my torch, just until I can see what it does. If it starts to attack me, I'll smack it with the torch.
Alright. Sabo, it's your turn.
I mean, Kevin's trying to make friends with it. I can't shoot it. It doesn't work. Right, James? It's completely unfazed by the arrow.
Well, you've not seen these things react to anything other than just being destroyed. You don't know if that harmed it or not.
Okay, I'll...
The arrow's still sitting in
Okay.
it, and there is a small hole where it poked through.
I'll knock another arrow just and see if it starts attacking, I'll shoot it.
Alright. The ooze moves over towards you, Kevin. It bends, and it weaves, and it's trying to reach out for you.
I'm gonna wait and see what it does.
It tries to touch you.
Oh, okay. That's bad. I'm gonna bonk back.
I let the arrow go as well.
6 is a hit.
Oh.
23 is a crit.
rolled the wrong thing. It's not an arrow, it's the bow that should be rolling.
All right.
Just reroll for the full correct damage. Or I don't know if you want to do the crit.
Is the modifier different?
Yeah, everything's different.
Yep. So then the bow is 24. That's a crit.
Right, so it's 5, 11. I don't know if it worked, but 16, 17 twice, 34.
The arrow flies through it, splitting it slightly, and then the torch splatters it.
Okay, it's not friendly.
All right, good to know. I look around. Is anyone else, any other oozes trying to attack us?
Nope.
Can I walk over there and see if I can what's left of the ooze, because I'm interested in collecting it for alchemy purposes.
Sure.
I was still going to be in initiative.
Free movement.
Try to collect some of this ooze stuff.
All right. It is still burning.
Do I have some vials on me? Probably.
Have you bought any?
I guess that's for next time.
All right.
Come back here, collect this shit afterwards.
Another little puddle over here. Should I go bonk that thing?
Be careful. I'm gonna be, as I'm moving around, I'm gonna be making sure we're not gonna collapse anything or trigger some kind of a trappy situation. Can I roll something for that?
Wisdom investigation. Looks stable enough. There doesn't seem to be anything complex here that users have made.
Okay, looks like we're good. I think you can bonk it.
I go up to the little thing and I bonk.
All right. That's a crit. This one seems a lot more solid than the last. Well, the first three, I should say. Your weapon attack bounces off it slightly.
Oh. Sabo, this one didn't go splat immediately.
Shoot
This
it.
one, it's like it's bouncier.
Is that a Omega crit? Whatever it is. I don't know if you have that now, Jim.
The arrow passes right through it.
As in, doesn't do anything.
No, it's going through it and it's poking a hole straight through it. It's just doing
But
less than slam.
Okay. Well, it's a big crit, no?
Yes.
Yeah, my arrows aren't doing very well.
Alright, do you got something to bonk? I think the bonk works.
I'm not. No, I'm not very bonky. Even if I tried. Small hands. The best I can do is make things fall on their heads. It's my turn.
All right.
It's a miss.
It swings wildly.
Don't you try to touch me. That's rude. Bong.
That's a hit. That's a crit. Its structural integrity is giving away a little bit.
I'm gonna kick it as well with my bonus action.
All right. You take 1 point of acid damage as your hand touches it. Oh, sorry, you said you kicked it? As your kick touches it.
Ooh, that didn't feel good. No touchy.
Right.
The arrow pierces into it, causing it to stop moving.
Okay, arrows do work. But see, like, I'm interested why this little pocket exists. Yeah, why does it exist in the sewers? What is the
It's kind
purpose
of like the ooze exists everywhere, as in this pocket here.
Yes, why?
This is
Why
this
does
is a
this function
drainage
then?
from. So there's tunnels that go up from here, and it drains down into here.
Okay.
This little section here is the center of the western section of the city.
There's another big one up there.
What does that one look like?
The big one?
Yeah.
Its yellow looks incredibly oily.
Can I light an arrow and shoot it?
Do we need another flaming one?
I'm thinking it might just burn out.
Well, all right, carry on.
All right. Nine's a hit. You shoot it with the flaming arrow and it ignites.
Well, that worked.
So the oil basically explodes off of it. It burns, and now everything in a 15-foot area around it is on fire as well.
Oh, great. Now I can't even get close.
Fine, hopefully it'll just burn up. Give it some space. Anyway, imagine you hit it with your torch and you would have blown up like this, okay?
No, the torch doesn't give off any heat.
Ah, okay.
It's a torch.
I back up, giving the ooze some space.
I'm gonna move forward up here and just hold position, waiting for it.
All right.
If it's able to move up within melee range of me, then I'll be ready to bonk.
All right. That one's now awake. As this one moves, a trail of fire follows it.
So what does it look like? Does it look like it's the oil is gone and it's still burning?
No, it's difficult to tell because you can't really see under the fire. There is the occasional glisten that you can see from it, so it could still have the oil there. It could, in fact, be made up of entirely just the oil.
Okay, I'll try another burning arrow then.
All right.
Seemed to work quite well.
You shoot the flaming arrow in, and it explodes again.
How's that little baby ooze doing?
That'll apply the damage to it. All right. Actually, no, it would have gone this way. The ooze moves into the other ooze.
And it's still just waiting.
25, 13, 8. Just gotta restart combat because I just removed the next turn sound because it is driving me insane. Cyber, were you the 13 or the 8?
Do I remember?
You can be the 13. Just because I restarted it for my benefit. Oh god, it's not gone. Maybe if I relaunch it. Doesn't relaunch it for any of you, just for me. Alright. Kevin, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move over here.
Alright.
I guess right here, and I'll be just outside of the fire. And ready action for bonk if it comes at me.
Alright.
Flaming arrow. Oh!
So it's trying to engulf Kevin.
Yes.
Do I get my bonk off first?
Yes.
RIP again, Kevin.
Alright, you hit it.
We give Kevin a +5.
Alright. Kevin, you succeed.
It says I can choose to be pushed back, either back or to the side.
Would you like to be moved?
I
Sorry, let me put you in free movement. Yep.
back here.
Alright. Now it's going to attack you.
Oh. Fuck.
30 is double my AC, so that is a crit, right?
Yep, that is a crit.
That just means double everything.
Yep.
Do you want to give a disadvantage, Kevin? Let you do it if you want to.
I do want to give it disadvantage. Yes, I do.
Alright, 20 it is.
That means I'm still up.
That's a
Get away
spirit.
from it! I'll deal with it. It's explodey.
Okay. Don't have to tell me twice.
Alright,
turn.
that's its turn.
I'm just going to bonk and then run away.
Gonna take an opportunity attack?
Ooh, no, I should disengage and then run away, shouldn't I?
That would be smart. But
Is
you don't have
We
to.
don't do that here. Yeah, disengage is an action.
Okay. Then I will disengage and run away.
All right. Sabo, it's your turn.
Flaming arrow, go. Ooh. So, James, I'm not sure, like, do I think that these things require me to hide? And shoot from hidden? Because
You could spend your action making an investigation check on that.
fuck that. I'll just do it this time.
All right.
Back and hide.
Run away. Hey.
And so I guess I peek out from the corner and shoot a flaming arrow at it. And run away.
So that final explosion that blasted everywhere.
Holy shit. You okay, Kevin?
I will be.
Should we go back and patch you up and I can get some vials before we continue?
Yeah, I should be fine. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh. Okay then. How long would it take us to go back and get some vials, James?
It's about an hour up through the sewer. And then you'd need to shower before a store would let you in.
I mean, I really want some vials. But I can spend time setting up traps if you want to just go fetch them for me. And then we don't waste time if that's what you're worried about.
I can go fetch.
Okay.
How many vials do you want?
Like, I don't know how much they are. Get me like, I don't know. 100? How much will fit in my bag?
Do you have a backpack, a side bag,
Bag of
or
holding. You
bag
didn't
of
tell
hold?
me what it is.
Oh, those are side
Told me
bags.
Okay, so it's a. And it
You
was a
could
tier
fit
2.
probably 800 empty vials.
Yeah, like 500 vials?
If you had them
Depending on
filled,
how
though,
much.
it would be about 80 or so that you could carry.
Ah, because it's weight, not volume?
Yeah, weight versus volume.
Okay, so in that case, I need like 50 vials.
And you just want me to like take your bag and put them in there?
Yeah, Not more if they cost more than 10 gold a vial. They wouldn't cost more than 10 gold a vial, would they?
No. Well, it depends. If you want crystal vials, which are higher quality and more resistant to things, they do cost more, but I don't think they're even 10 gold. They're like 6. It really depends on if you want stone vials, glass, or crystal.
What is the medium quality glass?
Yeah, glass is the medium.
Yeah, so just glass vials. How much would they be then?
Glass vials are about a gold each.
Okay, yeah, 50 glass vials, please. I'll go 50 gold. And like while Kevin does that, I'm gonna go in this corridor and I'm gonna make like a few more folly traps for us to retreat out of.
Alright, you'd be able to get 2 done in a time.
Yeah, good.
Each one's 1 square.
Nice.
Is there anything else you'd like to buy, Kevin?
Maybe some health potions. Or do we have any health potions available in whatever shop I'm in?
There is 3 different alchemists. Let me get up their prices. The cheapest ones here are about 380 gold each.
Ooh, those expensive. Never mind. No, I don't think there's going to be anything else that I will need to buy then.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
No, I won't be buying anything else then. I can return back.
Alright. You return.
Hi, Sabo.
Hey,
Your bag back.
you. Okay, I'm gonna try to start collecting some ooze from the different oozes we defeated.
Alright. There'd be some of the bubble ooze over here that'd be left. The cold fire one would have burnt up, and the Well, fire one would have been splattered and burned. But there are a couple different ones that you can collect from.
Okay, I'll just be collecting, and then I don't know. You can tell me afterwards, or
Yep,
give me
making a
options
list.
afterwards. Okay, cool. Right. You still look banged up. Are you sure you're okay to continue?
Oh, fine. I'll heal myself again.
Okay, okay. Do we see that this is an ooze?
Yeah, it's leaking through the wall there.
How does it look? Does it look like the oily type, or?
It doesn't look like it's covered in oil. In fact, it looks like it's made of mostly stone.
Okay. Uh, I don't know if I want to fight the stone ooze, Kevin. That's it's stone.
You know what? I agree.
Maybe we can avoid it. Let's take a look what else we got here. Is the fire out now?
Yes. It only burnt for about 10 minutes afterwards.
Maybe checking for traps or for
Can you both make me a
issues.
constitution saving throw? The smell in this section is really bad. You both resist passing out.
Yeah.
Smells stronger from the left or right side of the fork here.
Left side. That's what Sabo would be able to tell.
Okay. Can I be investigating for hidden things?
Yep.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence. Yeah, intelligence for this section. Out of the floor ahead, you can see something right below the stone tiling.
There's something there.
What kind of something?
Can I tell what it is?
It's you can't really see, but you can see that the tiles are kind of like almost floating on a liquid.
Yeah, I think it's a ooze under the tiles or something. It's trying to catch us. No. Fishy.
Can you see enough of it to try to shoot it?
Maybe. Um, I'll try to shoot it and I'll get ready to run if it starts going for me.
All right. You shoot at it, and the arrow hits one of the stone tiles and deflects off.
No, it's under the stones. I can't hit it.
Should I try to go up there and get a better look, or try to
I
poke
don't
at
know.
it?
If I don't know. Hmm. Maybe if you can. I'd rather not get right next to it because it's doesn't look safe. But you could smash it from a distance. That could work.
James, my rock that has a rope around it. What would be the range on an attack with that thing?
That'd be an extra 5 feet of reach.
Okay. And then I don't
That'd
think we
also
ever
be an
figured out-
exotic weapon.
Okay,
Well, it's Kevin's personal exotic weapon.
that's right. I don't think we ever figured out a damage formula for it.
It should just be 1d4 plus Dark Steel, so I believe that's 3d4 or 4d4.
Yeah, so an additional 3d4 or 4d4 or total?
Total. You need to check the material effects of Dark Steel. I'm not sure if it's 2d4 damage dice it adds or 3d4.
2. So it'll be a total of 3.
Yep.
I'll move right here and then try to smack it at it with my rock.
Did you take proficiency in this?
Yes, it should not have been. I didn't see that it was automatic proficient. So it should be subtract 1 from there.
7?
Yep.
You slam it into the stone tiles and one of them cracks. Alright. What would you like to do now? Not from
Reaction
it.
from the creature.
You know, maybe keep going until something.
Okay. That one's got its proficiency correct now.
Alright. That tile shatters and explodes. And the ooze is now free.
Sabo. I think it's
Shoot it.
Roll it.
Hell, the black pudding. Oh, God.
This is gonna go so well.
The arrow disappears into the creature. Alright. It slides out of a hole.
Did Kevin not have the opportunity to run back when he destroyed the thing?
He could have, but from what it seems, he took a moment to look and see what happened instead of immediately running
Okay.
back.
Does this one look oily by any chance?
No, in fact,
In fact,
just grabbing its image. It is definitely shiny, but not oily.
do you have any idea what that means?
Almost a bit like glass.
Looks like glass.
Does the 25 hit, Kevin?
That hits.
Cool. 16 bludgeoning and 18 acid, and that's its turn.
Okay, Kevin, guide it to the traps.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to risk an opportunity attack though and heal myself.
Will you?
I mean, I am very bad.
Yeah, but opportunity attack is very bad.
Alright, fine. I'll disengage and run away.
Alright.
Your turn.
Right? I take a shot and I run away.
Again, the arrow goes into it, but you don't hear it clink on the other side.
What do I think about that? Why could that happen? What's going on?
It's either getting stuck in the creature, being destroyed by the creature after it passes into it, or something else is happening to stop it from moving. The others have usually
Yes.
passed straight through whatever creature you've shot it into.
And it's glass.
Shiny like glass.
That mean gonna bonus action dash
Alright.
and turn.
Okay. Disengage and run away again.
Run as fast as you can.
Savo, I think it's as fast as I am.
Well, I get to the traps. Okay, I'll try I'll try the flaming arrow trick just in case it works.
Where are the traps?
At the entrance.
Okay.
Oh no, Kevin. It's as fast as you are, and it has reach. The arrow shoots into it. You see the exact moment where the fire extinguishes.
And can I make any assumption out of that?
Well, that part is certainly less shiny now.
Okay. Can I grab Kevin and drag him a little bit?
Ooh. You're the same size category, aren't you?
Yeah.
As an action, you could.
And James, my divine gift, free action healing, did you say that that has to be my turn or anyone's turn?
If it's a free action, it should be on your turn.
Okay, so you're saying that because I shot, I can't grab Kevin.
Correct.
Okay, I disengage dash. Actually, don't need to. Can hide here on this turn instead of dashing.
Alright.
Okay. Next.
Kevin's gonna die.
Again.
Only if it rolls high.
I'm gonna give it advantage.
You live.
Okay. My turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
Kevin.
Disengaging.
Yes, I will be disengaging. On my screen, it's still showing as the pudding's turn.
Yes.
That's because I didn't press the next button.
I'm gonna disengage or run over here. And then use my divine gift healing. And spend all of my hit dice.
Alright.
Okay. We're good.
So I see Kevin just rejuvenate.
That's right.
As he's fleeing.
Okay, I mean,
Goes
I don't
from
feel like I'm very well hidden anyway, so I'll go here. I'll grab Kevin as an action. And now my movement speed is halved? Or?
He went before you, didn't he?
Yeah.
Your movement speed is reduced by whatever his movement speed was. How far did you move this turn?
I moved 25 feet.
So your movement speed's reduced by 25 feet.
So if I bonus action dash now, I still have another 15 feet to drag us.
Yes.
Okay, we do that.
All right.
Oh no. It dashed. Alright. Saba, which squares are the traps out? So we should stay on the left side.
Actually, never mind, because the exit is there, it would be this one, and this one. So we need to run around here.
So disengage and run over here.
I disengage. I run, and I dash. I can't carry Kevin this time because he's used up the movement for himself. So
That's
even
fair.
if I dash, it's not gonna do anything. Total of 50. My turn.
First one. Okay. What is a crushing fourth tile? Two D4. That's a dex save. It fails. It takes 2D4 bludgeoning from the first one.
2d4. Oh my god, it's terrible.
That's great for a 10-minute trap.
I spent hours on these.
You set up 3 of them.
Yes, Kevin took 3 hours to go buy things.
Yeah.
You said 10 minutes, not 1 hour.
Sorry, 1 hour.
Let's hope the bludgeoning damage works well on this.
Foundry, why did you just decide to reload? Why do you despise me today? Right.
You to suffer.
First D4 is bludgeoning, second one's force. Alright. And then it is going to pseudopod at Kevin.
Ow.
You have half cover at the moment from the stone dropping on it. So that increases your AC by 2.
That does not, unfortunately, help with that situation.
Alright.
Kevin,
That's the end of
you've
its
been
turn.
banged up again.
Disengage, run away.
Damn it, I was hoping you'd move through the trap.
I know
All
better
right.
than that.
Subbo!
The thing dashes is gonna catch up to us anyway. But if I don't bring Kevin, it's gonna attack Kevin.
But if you leave Kevin, you can definitely escape.
It's true.
How much do you care
Yeah.
about Kevin?
Not really. Okay, fine, I care about Kevin. Glory would be upset if I don't save Kevin. Okay. I made a mistake with one of the spells I took. Because I can already dash as a bonus action, so Expeditious Retreat does nothing for me.
There is a
Would
wizard
you be okay?
inspiration ability that allows you to change one of your spells.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna use that. Kevin, this one's an action.
I mean, speaking above table, I'm seeing that this thing's movement speed is probably 20 minus
25.
25.
Movement speed is 25, I think. Okay, this turn I'll just grab Kevin as my action, and I'll bonus action dash to get us another 25 feet away.
Alright, what's the total?
Total is, well, do I have to minus Kevin's 25 feet again?
Only if you move this turn, which you did.
So 25 feet from here.
Alright.
We're gonna try to kite it. But this turn, I'm just dragging Kevin.
Alright. Two more traps.
Do the traps slow it down at all?
Makes those squares difficult terrain for it.
So it's not gonna catch up to us.
No. It couldn't even if it dashed.
Okay. So now Kevin can dash away from it. And I can dash and shoot it, so we can kite it.
Yep.
Alright. Keep in mind that you're going up to the sewer tunnels.
Yes. What should we keep in mind about the sewer tunnels?
They're slippery. I think it's a DC
so we-
12 check. Because these ones have been cleaned recently, it's only DC 12.
Okay.
But it's a DC 12 deck save to avoid falling each round.
Each round. Okay. I will try for this round. Well, actually, Kevin's going first, so let Kevin decide what Kevin's doing.
Kevin, what would you like to do?
Dash away from that thing.
Alright, that puts you 90 feet away. 100 feet away.
I'm going to try using magic missile before running.
Alright.
See, I need to get it onto my character sheet. Should I roll it 3 times then?
Nope, it's just multiplied.
Okay, so it's force damage. How does it take the force damage?
It bends and contorts. Alright.
Does it look like it's taking it worse than an arrow? Does it look like it don't give a
It
shit?
impacted more than an arrow.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
But the indicator that says that its damage indicator doesn't really,
It did knock it down the next
Change.
category.
so barely did anything. I'm also going to keep dashing away and see if it's following, etc.
Alright.
So we're keeping distance for now.
Yep. It actually dashes back away.
Okay. It leaves us alone.
Yep. And it'd be out of sight now.
Okay, Kevin. I think we need more traps if we're gonna do that again. And better traps.
Agreed.
Quite a rough place. But we don't have too much time with the ship's leaving soon.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
First things first. I need healing.
Do you think we can go try to collect some more slime for me at least? Just not go to that one, go to some others. I'll sneak ahead, make sure it's not ambushing. Yeah. Make a check.
Yep, stealth check.
And I will be careful, like looking out for it. Fuck me. What do I check to spot hidden things?
Yep, make me a perception check. You see that it's in the wall to your right.
Okay.
It
Like,
appears to have
very close
soaked
to
in
me?
behind the bricks. It's just there. If it wanted to, it could have sprung out on you, but it doesn't seem to have.
Interesting. Because it didn't notice me, or because it didn't want to? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Kevin and say it's like right where we were. I'm gonna set traps down this corridor first. Just gonna make a bunch of these slowy traps down this corridor in case it goes after us again, so we can run away. So I can run away.
Alright.
Do you have anything better to do, Kevin? Because the ship leaves in 2 days.
Not really.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do these traps and then I'll go try to pick the thing. I'll set up 10. If Kevin helps, does it go faster?
Good question. Kevin, what tools are you proficient in?
I mean, I just need Kevin to lift the rocks up, really. I imagine that took a long time for me.
The tools Kevin is proficient in is boats.
Lifting the rocks up doesn't take as long as actually threading the rope around them and making sure that it's all set up.
Okay, fine. After I set 10, I'm gonna sneak back there.
Alright.
I'm gonna be watching out for things as I sneak past here and going to find more ooze there.
Which area are you grabbing news from?
I'm just gonna go down here and see if there's more things that I haven't discovered yet. I'm gonna stealth and I'm gonna be very careful looking where I'm stepping, etc., and checking the
Alright.
walls for more ooze. What rolls do you want?
Just a stealth
Did
check.
the stealth. I did the stealth. It's 21.
Then a perception.
Perception. Here you go. That's good as well. 16.
Alright. So far it's all clear.
What is that?
That is what looks to be dozens of tiny oozes. Each one about the size of your finger.
What kind of oozes?
All different sorts. Though none of them
Can I try?
as solid or refined as the big ones that you've dealt with.
Can I try to scoop them up into vials?
Would you like to approach?
Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
No.
You scoop the first one up.
Oh, it worked. I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
Do I need a 1 to fail?
No,
Do you
you
want
need
me
a
to
2.
just okay? Do you want me to just roll a bunch to see how much
Sure.
I get? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 so far. Uh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. On the 18th one, I'd rolled a 2.
All right.
What happens?
You would have gotten them all.
Okay. How many vials is that then?
Ah, 15.
Okay. Do I see that thing?
Yes.
Does it look like the big one that we fought?
Similar. This one's not quite as thick.
Okay, maybe I'll go check another place first. Let it lose.
Yep, this one's got bubbles all throughout it.
Can I try to gently scoop it up?
Yep.
Sleight of hands.
Are you trying to scoop it up with a vial or with something else?
Vial.
It's too big to fit into a single vial. You'd probably need 10 for it.
Okay, well, I mean, I scoop 10 vials of it if I can.
All right. You scoop the first one, and it becomes hostile. There's a 9 hit.
No. Okay, I'm gonna scoop more.
All right.
Is it just a sleight of hand
Yep.
to do it?
All right. You succeed. There's a 16 hit.
That's a 16 hit. Yes. Just the 2 damage.
Yep. And then it pops once you scoop the next lot.
Okay. Do I get the 10 vials worth or?
3 vials worth. It was mostly full of air.
Ah. Okay. Sneak more. Okay. Okay, well, we kited that one away, so I can go back there and check what's there. The fire's out, right, James?
Yes, he said it was out.
Yes.
And I just check that there's nothing in this room. Nothing of note. That there's nothing of note in that room over here. Just want to investigate.
In there's a valve.
Okay, what do I think the valve does?
You're not sure from where you are.
What do you mean from where I am?
Well, it goes into the wall, and you can't really see any mechanisms anywhere nearby. Maybe it controls a tunnel?
Okay, don't want to do the valve right now. What about this room? We haven't really checked it. Anything here?
Just another channel for stuff to come down.
And then the places where stuff comes down, there's nothing like getting left here because, you know, if things come down, maybe that's where they end.
There'll be some sludge.
Well, so there's nothing good in this. This is just fucking trash. Sewer shit. No treasure.
Treasure would have been dissolved.
Okay. I'll carefully sneak through here and see what's at the end there.
Alright.
Any indications?
There's no real indications other than gemstones lining them. For example, one of them is blue, green, green. But that's just a reference for it. Make me an investigation check.
$21?
You just don't have a great deal to work with here. You would expect that some of these would be maintenance of some kind. Maybe one of them's a flushing system.
But I wouldn't know which one.
Unfortunately not.
Is there a new hatch I can open to take a look in the mechanisms?
Not necessarily a hatch, but you could pull the device apart to try and get behind it.
Would I break it?
Only if you do a bad job at pulling it apart. It depends how
I'll-
complex this is. If it's quite complex, this could be difficult. These
I'll
devices are
carefully
quite
try
old, so it could be from the time of artificers.
Well, I'll try to carefully start looking into it, and if I think that I'm breaking it, I'm gonna stop.
Alright.
Tinker's tool?
Yep.
I'll use the lucky tools for 25.
25 is a failure. But it's not a critical failure.
25 is a failure.
Do you want a +5?
Yeah, I'll +5. I want to see if it's even doable.
30 is a success.
Oh,
You pop the device open. This first lever it appears to control airflow to the sewer. Pulling it opens up the western gate. Pulling it again closes the western gate and opens the eastern gate.
we went in through the western gate?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, got that one.
Alright, next one.
You want me to roll again?
Yep.
Oh, I see what you're...
Each one of these is a separate device.
Well, lucky tools that.
27 is a
7.
success.
Well, I don't need the lucky tools, but yes.
This one closes and opens the vertical shafts.
Are they now open or closed?
They're currently open.
How many more are there?
There is 6 in total on the left side and 2 on the right.
Well, it's gonna happen sometime. Lucky, so that it's not a nat 1.
13 is a critical failure.
Okay.
The device breaks when you open the cover.
Unlucky. Guess by not using that one. What are they? Are they powered by something? Is there anything in that device?
Are the several crystals that line the top of it that tell you which one's which? That also determine that's also what powers them.
I'm gonna take all those crystals, especially from the broken one.
Okay. Make me a
I'll
Tinker's
check
tool
the
check for the
others.
first one.
Ah, here you go. 20.
That's a success. Next one.
Oops, wrong tool.
Second one shatters.
Okay.
Third one you get out.
Okay, well, I don't need the vertical ones. I can take those as well.
Fourth one shatters. Fifth one you get out. Sixth one shatters.
Okay. I'll try to check what the next lever does.
Alright.
I've got 4 so far.
13 would break the
Yes,
device.
that's a failure. Okay, I get the gems.
You get one of the gems. The other 2 break.
Okay, so it's 5 gems. Next lever, try to see what it does. 22.
22 is a failure.
But not critical.
Not
Okay,
critical.
well, I take the gems. I don't know what it does. All 3.
Yep. That brings you to 9
Okay.
gems.
Next device.
Are you taking the
Yes, it
15 or
breaks.
27?
I don't have many more luckies.
Okay, then the device shatters.
Okay, I take the gems. Wow. Oh,
Roll me 1d100.
that's gonna go. 65.
65. Your wrist breaks, taking 1d4 weeks to heal. Roll me 1d4.
Am I gonna have now disadvantage on this stuff?
Well, it's broken, yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to pop the rest of the crystals then.
Alright.
Now, is there any way for me to like, with disadvantage, I'm gonna break them all, haven't I? In the week we won't be here.
In 2 days you won't be here.
Yeah. How many more of them is there?
One more on the right side, and then 2 on the left.
Okay, so 9 more. Doesn't go very well with the broken wrist. I get 3?
Yep, 3 more. So that brings you to 12.
4 more. Because 19 was a success, right?
No, 20 was a success.
Ah, okay, so 3 more. Okay. 12 total. I just go back to Kevin with a broken wrist, and I'm like, okay.
What did you do?
I found some useful stuff, and I broke my wrist getting it.
Well, why would you do that?
Why would I break my wrist?
Yeah.
Not on purpose. There's another one of those, but it looks like sturdy. I can maybe go get it into our traps. I'm gonna try, and then we go if it doesn't work. Just back up. I can run away. Can I even shoot with the broken wrist, or is that fucked? I don't think I can.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
That's fine.
I will be out of the way like I'm told then, and far back.
I'm just gonna shoot this thing and try to kite it through the traps and see what happens. Okay. I shoot it again. And now I run away. And see if it comes after us.
Alright. "12 is a miss."
Okay, can I shoot it until I hit it and then run away?
Yep. That's a hit.
Made a hit. Now I run away from it. Dash away. Dash, 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 dash. See if 10 traps kill it or not.
Alright. Doesn't seem to follow you.
Very well.
Though you did hear it
I
move.
think I'm done with this place. I don't want to stay here with a broken wrist.
Out we go then.
Yeah, but I
Those
got some good
traps are going to
stuff.
kill the next people that come in.
Oh well.
Should I like torment the black pudding and run it through the traps?
I mean, if you want to, it's like, but it's just, look, I don't want you to get killed.
I don't want the next people who come through here to get killed.
Okay, I'll go again. Fine. I'll go back and see where it's the stealth back and try to see where it's now.
Alright, make me a perception check. It's gone.
Like completely. Okay, then I can stealth a little further and see what's there. Can I be careful to not step into anything?
Well, you're already walking through an inch of ooze already.
Is it the good ooze or bad ooze?
So far, it's not done any damage to you.
Can I just collect a bunch of it into vials?
Sure, it's coating everywhere, though. You've been walking in an inch of the stuff since you got in here.
What I see some oozes. What are they?
This one looks like it's dissolved a person.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, that's not good. And the one down there?
It's glowing.
And what? What type of glowing?
You can sense faint magic coming off of it.
Not interested. What do we have here?
How many spell slots do you have left?
I had 6 more spells prepared.
Cool. That one? Slightly metallic.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak up to it and try to collect it in the vial. Broken wrist.
Alright, make the sleight of hand check. Alright. This one's going to attack you. The one that's now behind you.
Oh, you said I couldn't send. James, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see that it's coming after me.
Correct. Because it got a 28 on its stealth.
Okay. Well, I shield so that it's not a crit.
Oh,
This is a surprise attack.
can
okay,
I give
so
it
I'm-
disadvantage?
Thank
You can give it disadvantage.
I'll give it disadvantage.
Alright, that strike misses you.
And now I run for my life.
Where would you like to run to?
Can I get past it?
Entering its square will provoke an attack of opportunity,
Fine. Even if I
Alright.
disengage.
even if you disengage.
Okay, so I run through it. Do the attack.
Alright.
Opportunity.
Does a 29 hit?
Yes. But do I want to use an action to escape? What action is it? Oh, does it constrict me? Can it attack of opportunity with a constrict instead of a normal attack?
That's the only attack it's got.
Okay, so what can I use to escape?
Strength saving throw. Or dex
Strength
saving throw.
saving throw. Okay, thank you. I'll use the dex saving throw. It's a success.
That's a success.
And then I keep running.
What was your AC?
It was 14, but I would have shielded to not get critted.
All right.
Puts me at 9 HP. And I dash. So far I moved. And I can dash.
Yep, don't forget that squares would have been difficult terrain, so that's an extra 15 feet of movement used.
Okay, so I have to go back here.
Yep.
Yeah. This is not good.
Alright, it is now initiative.
I just need to win initiative. Not the
You
worst
won
round of my
initiative by
life.
1.
Thank fuck. Okay. I movement, action dash, bonus action dash.
Oh, it's not going to be able to reach you.
I hope not.
Damn, you're not in range. Alright, your turn again. Attack of opportunity.
From
The pudding here.
I was you said that
It stealthed
it
into the stones
disappeared.
and your perception didn't beat it.
Can I shield?
Yep.
Okay. Do that.
This one's a lot more obvious as the stones literally drop down.
I guess I bonus action dash again.
Alright. You're now free, because neither of them can sense you.
Okay. I go back to Kevin and say, Kevin, no. It's not my turn, I can't move right now.
Sorry. Back in free movement. There you go.
Okay, Kevin, those oozes, fuck them. I don't care who gets caught in these traps. I'm not going back. I barely fucking ran away. It was this close. And I thought I was stealthy.
Is there a way for me to trigger the traps without killing myself?
You could just dismantle them.
Can I dismantle them so that Sabo doesn't break his other wrist?
So if
can
Saba
probably
talks you
tell-
through how to do it, yes.
Yeah,
So if
can
Saba
probably
talks you
tell-
through how to do it, yes.
yeah. I'll just tell him how to take him off.
Okay, I wanted.
Alright. So you dismantle the trap.
Yes, let's go.
Once all the traps are dismantled, then
Now I know what those people in the tavern were talking about. Fuck these new experiences.
Alright. As you're making your way up through the sewer, you get a sending from your master. I sense you are in danger.
I'm now okay. We got out.
I see.
I'll take the loot to the master and show what we got.
He examines the gemstones. Interesting. Cannot say I'm familiar with these sorts of tiny batteries.
They were powering quite some devices, like opening and closing things in the sewers.
May I hold on to one to examine it further?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
How did you know we were in danger?
I am a master magus.
Uh,
One day you will be able to sense life like I can.
oh, looking forward to that. Would have been pretty useful to sense that ooze that snuck up on me.
Oozes.
Yeah, the sewer was full of them. Look, I managed to collect some samples. Hoping to use them for some devices, alchemical purposes, gadgety like things.
Yes. With those oozes, he gestures to once you've earned your vials, you'll be able to grow more.
Oh, or more.
Yes, from those little ones. You can think of
Ah,
them like children. Feed them, then dice them, then feed them again. You could have an army of them if you wished.
oh,
Though I doubt you'll be able to make them obey you.
that's not needed. I'm just gonna toss them at people.
I see.
So I better figure out what they eat so I can start this at the farm.
They will eat and consume almost anything other than crystal.
Oh, so even the glass vials aren't good enough?
Glass is the weakest form of crystal there is.
Ah, I see. Okay, so I need lots of glass to house them, and then we can feed them whatever.
I would be cautious with using glass. While they will not dissolve through it or eat it, they could break it.
Right. Crystal vials then. Strong crystal. Okay. I'm shopping. Thank you for the lessons as always.
As for your calling, I think I have figured it out.
My calling?
Yes. The
Yes, you
task that
mentioned
gods
it
have
before.
bestowed upon you.
Oh.
What will grant you new experiences.
Ah. What is that? What do you think it is?
Death.
Death?
You are a creature of death.
I have to die?
No. You have to bring death.
Bring death. I see. Quite macabre. suppose it makes sense in some way. Every time we kill things, the learning gets much easier. I wonder if the oozes we smashed will be enough to finally crack this wizard thing you've been teaching me.
Perhaps.
I hope so. Otherwise, I guess I could grow these oozes and smash them. Don't know if that will work.
We shall see. We shall see.
I'm gonna go get crystal.
Alright. Where'd you like to go to get Crystal? The Alchemist? Or the
I
Jeweler?
guess I'll ask. I mean, I got enough time to try different shops and find a good price for. I need like maybe not even vials, maybe like a terrarium or something.
Alright.
Or do I just need the raw materials and I can make it myself, perhaps? How would I one make crystal box?
By making crystal puzzle pieces and slotting them all together.
And what do you make a crystal puzzle piece out of?
Small gemstones.
Uh-huh. What, any small gemstones?
For the most part.
Okay, so it's like a jewel crafter's check.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go around buying up gemstone.
Alright. Five foot by 5 foot by 5 foot box will cost you 800 gold worth of gemstone.
Okay. And can I get enough gemstone for multiple of these?
Yes.
Okay. In a 5 by 5 by 5 box, I can have quite a big amount of ooze, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay, and on the ship, how much space would I have to set this up?
So your room, well, your shared room, it's pretty much 15 feet by 15 feet.
We have 2 rooms like that.
Yes.
Would the captain? Is there any free space? Considering
There's a
also
couple
that
empty
we did,
rooms.
considering that we did give them one of our ships or 2 of our ships. Would they let me set up in one of the rooms? I can tell them that if I can perhaps make ammunition type things out of these.
They'd be open to it.
Okay. How much space will they give me?
Well, they'll give you one of the spare rooms, which is 25 feet by 25 feet.
So, and in height, how much is it?
10 feet.
Okay, so I can't really double stack it. So I can put 25 by 25. 25 by 25.
Yep.
So 5 by 5. Yeah, so I can fit 25 boxes in there. Or 20. Well, make them a little small so I can walk between them.
Yeah.
That reasonable? Okay. Um, 800 times 25. Okay, I can't quite afford that much. I can afford 15 boxes. Maybe even 20. No, I can't afford 20. Right, 15 boxes it is.
All right.
Serious fucking investment. And I'm assuming this is the most cost-effective way of me doing it, crafting it myself, right?
Yes. Each box craft check is going to take you a week.
For the whole
Sorry.
box?
64 hours, so that's 8 days. 8 days per box.
Okay. Well, it's a project. I'm set up for the
All right.
travel.
Kevin, what would you like to do?
I'm just going to rest for the last little bit we have until we depart. Get a short rest in.
All right. Then I suppose it is time for the departure. The captain checks on you all the day before it's time to leave and is going to ask you if there's anything you need to get.
I've got everything. Everything's set up.
I think I'm ready to go.
Wonderful. Then we can set out tomorrow. Then the next day, the boat is going to leave. The little orphan comes and sees you off.
Bye bye. Whatever your name was.
I think it was Connor.
Connor.
Bye, Connor.
Connor says farewell, and he waves goodbye.
I'll wave back.
All right. Out at sea. Can I get 10d10, please?
Yep.
Right.
There are 2 10s in there.
Oh,
Roll me 2d10.
3 and 4. Those are
First
both
one is
4s.
beautiful weather. Second one is a small ship.
that's good luck for pirates.
Yep. The captain and the jumper crew go across to the ship. They successfully take control over the ship.
Who was on the ship?
Looked like traveling merchants. So we
Um,
might have quite the haul.
I'm excited. Maybe there's something good. Some crafting material.
We do hope.
Um,
The ships are brought together and then stuff is starting to be pulled across.
take a peek.
There is this fine silver-like powder that's being carried across. The captain tells you, this is for you. It's a material called mithril.
That's real. Have I heard of that?
You've heard about it, but you've not really seen much of it yourself.
Have I heard about it?
Yes.
What have I heard about it?
The material is very flexible. It's probably the most flexible and versatile metallic metal.
Oh, I've heard about this. Excited to try it. How much mithril do we have?
120 pounds worth of mithril powder.
You know those 3 vials that I still have?
Yep.
I'm gonna pack Greenie's piss into them
Alright.
because it was in a bucket. I'll wear gloves. How many vials is in the bucket?
I believe it's 12. Yep,
Yes,
12 vials
I
a
should
bucket.
have 10 vials of goblin piss.
5 by this point. But yes.
Okay. Amazing.
There'd be a number of dead insects in the piss as well.
That's okay.
Alright. The ship pulls into port. Well, not necessarily into port, but into the bay of the first town that you'd gone to. The town looks worse for wears now that the environment's started to take a bit of a foothold in it. The captain's surprised that nothing's really been here.
Hmm.
He lets off 10 people here in a little rowboat before taking off themselves. Each of the 10 people appear to have pretty much travel bags packed and ready. Once the 10 people have made it to shore, the captain begins to pull away.
And you ask what that's about?
We're taking control of this location.
Oh, wait.
They have about 6 months, maybe 7, to get fully set up. And that's when more people will be traveling here.
Oh, you're looking for a location? But the spear monks left us the temple.
Yes, but this is in a better location.
Okay, fair enough.
A mountain range would be easier to defend, but this place is easier to build a civilization.
Pirate civilization. Awesome.
Could you make me a mithril sword?
Of course. Can I take your measurements? Preferred sword length?
He goes through the process with you for you to make him a short sword.
Okay, I'm gonna. Your short sword's already pretty good. Was this +3, you said?
Yep.
Can probably do better, but it will take some attempts. Let's see. +21. I can't really make it better than +3 though. I'm gonna go to him. I don't think I can do better than the one you have, even with Mithril. Are you sure you want me to make it?
I don't have another crafter on the ship.
Okay. Fair enough.
That being said, if you
My
can't
best.
make it better, that's fine. I'm mostly after the material.
Aha. What makes it so special to have a sword out of Mithril?
It's good to have swords made of different materials for different occasions. Certain creatures are more vulnerable to other materials.
Ah. Okay. It's a +2
Alright.
because Mithril gives +1, right? And then I have my +1.
By this point, you should have lucky tools back too, right?
Yes, of course. So that would take the 27, but it's still +2.
Okay.
All right.
Question, James. You changed the rules on the travel that it's now daily rolls, right? But we
Yep.
rolled weekly. Why did we roll weekly?
Cautious travel.
Ah, they're doing cautious travel. I see. Okay. They don't want encounters.
Very dangerous things at sea that even they can't handle.
Okay.
I shall quickly be right back. Sorry about that.
All right.
All right.
Hmm. Um,
So
By
they've
the way,
dropped
I
them off.
realized I was checking money in the wrong spreadsheet. I did have enough for 25, so I would have gotten 25.
Alright, now that they've dropped them off, her job is to explore more north.
Job.
Yep. They weren't assigned a job or anything, but they just want to make sure that basically the regional area by sea is relatively safe.
Oh, okay. Wait, is the captain in charge of the whole operation or not?
Yes.
Okay. So he assigned himself this job.
Yes.
Makes sense. Um, just would we know how much essence would have we gotten from Suwa, if any?
$2,580.
That's good.
Alright. Alright. The captain tells you both to stay below deck. If anything makes it below deck, you are to kill it.
That
Understood.
sounds ominous.
Kevin's gonna stand guard at the stairs.
You hear fighting on the top deck of a ship.
I grab my bow, looking for the stairs, ready to shoot whatever comes out behind Kevin. Or in front of Kevin.
No one makes it below deck. In fact, there are no casualties at all. One person got scraped up slightly.
What was that? Happened?
Asuagan.
What?
Fish people.
They attacked?
Yep, usually they're not foolish enough to try and take the ship.
Who was it that got scraped up and how bad?
I'd be one of the new recruits, and it would be very mild. About 10 points of
Make sure-
damage.
Yeah, I'll lay on hands, make sure they're healed.
They appreciate it. Alright. What are those? One of the people on a ship would be running throughout the ship informing people. There's some sort of devil ship.
Devil ship?
Not sure how else to describe it.
Kevin's gonna go look.
Yeah, you betcha. We all wanna see the devil ship.
Alright. You can see fire coming from the ship. Its hull seems to be made out of bone. Fortunately for everyone here, it seems to be ignoring everyone as the ship goes on by.
Do you see anyone on board?
You see two devils on board. One is meditating. The other one is eating. The ship is traveling much faster than your ship. It was quite the unnerving experience for most of the crew.
Quite fucked up.
Eventually, the ship leaves everyone's sightline. It's almost like the devils didn't even notice yous.
Oh. I wonder who could have done that for us.
Moving. Do you have some splaining to do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You seem to be an expert of not being seen.
It is a skill.
We certainly appreciate you doing that. I don't think anyone here wanted to find out what those devils mean.
Curious. Where are they going and why is there a devil ship on the material plane?
You lost me there. Material what? Again?
We will reach that point in your lesson soon enough.
Yeah.
A question for you all.
Sure.
Why do you serve these people?
Not really serve them, we just I don't know. They were nice to us. Decided to stick around.
Yeah, they're giving us a space to stay, food to eat, workshop to work in.
Did they not take your ship?
Not quite. I mean, they wanted to take our ship, but they didn't.
I mean, he's still traveling with us.
Hmm. I will not press the matter further. There is another ship. This one appears to be some sort of travel vessel. Again, the captain and the capture crew go across. The captain dies. Engulfed in
no.
flame. A pillar of flame struck him down.
That's not good.
Oh.
The cannons start firing, blasting at the ship. After several minutes of cannon fire, the ship collapses into the sea. You can see that several of the rangers from the sky have been blasted out of the sky. 2 managed to return. They land back on the ship a bit shocked. The captain. The captain's dead. You hear the sound of something stab into the wood of the side of a ship, and then stab again, and then stab again.
Well,
I wanna
run,
go
look over.
Look and see what that is.
You see the captain climbing up the side of a ship.
Our captain?
Yep.
Run over and help him up.
Yep.
The captain lives, he says, as he climbs back over the side, just laying it flat on his back.
Kevin, heal him.
I'm assuming I've had a long rest at some point
Yes.
on this journey. So he's healed for 30. How injured is he still?
Oh, he's back on half health. He's just breathing heavily. He lost his adamantine sword to the sea. But he managed to climb back aboard with his daggers.
What happened on the ship? That was...
Oh, Leon hands him another 20.
He's breathing rather heavily. And then he just stops
Okay.
breathing. He's just staring up.
Kevin, heal him. Does he have a pulse?
Make me a medicine check.
I don't know. Good at medicine.
He doesn't have a pulse.
What do we do? Kevin, can you do it something else? I'm gonna find the master, and I'll run to find Leuven.
You see Leuven sitting reading a book.
The captain is dead. Can you help him?
Is he?
It seems so. He climbed onto the ship and stopped breathing. Kevin's healing him. but it's
Leuven
not
follows
working.
you out.
What they see when they come out is Kevin's going to be casting Cure Wounds to see if it helps anything.
Some of the wounds on the body are closing up, but the body's not returning to life. Leuven casts something, and everyone on the boat's now noticing him. A couple of the crew members are grabbing their weapons.
No, no, don't.
No, hold on. He's helping.
They hesitate. Death magic. He was slain with necromancy. I can animate him, but he will not be as he once was.
He still be himself? Or?
He'll be more powerful than he ever was in life.
I think we should do it if...
Yeah, I think if we can bring him back, we should bring him back.
Very well. And it shall be as you ask. He begins casting a spell. After 10 full minutes of casting, you begin to see the colour start to drain from the captain's face. He continues on like this for an hour. All the saturation in him vanishes. As he regains consciousness. What happened?
You died.
Yo,
I can't have died.
stop breathing. Your heartbeat stopped.
No, that doesn't make sense. How can I be dead?
I've been brought
I mean,
back.
I didn't think we had a cleric.
Um,
we don't. Not exactly.
He sees Leuven.
there was somebody else on our crew.
You have been risen as a ghast. What you do now is up to you. You see him slowly get up.
As a precaution, Kevin's gonna be between the captain and Leuven.
My body is so stiff. So cold. This is the karmic justice for what I have done.
No, it's not. It's
It's the only way we had to save you.
we didn't want to lose you. You've done so much for all of us.
Some of the crew are horrified. Some of them are happy that he's back, but are worried at the cost. I will be in my quarters. He makes his way to his quarters. What would you just like to do?
Kevin's just gonna say, I think it's time. I think it's best we give the captain some time to process everything that just happened.
I guess so. I'm gonna look at towards some of the rangers that got back. What happened on that ship?
They take a deep breath. He was talking to the occupants. One of them got mad when he said he was gonna take the ship, I'm pretty sure. And then next thing we know, the pillar of fire struck him down. He was gone. I don't understand how he's even back. There's nothing left of him on the ship.
Maybe he managed to jump off.
Maybe.
Because since that ship has been sunk, we should try and retrieve what was on it.
He'll be halfway to the bottom of the ocean by now. Our casters will attempt to retrieve it, but we're concerned that there'll be a Sawagan down there.
Okay, so we don't. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and try to. I'm gonna go to Leuven and ask, is the captain going to enjoy food now or not anymore?
He will not need food to sustain himself.
But can he enjoy it?
No.
hoping to cheer him up in some way.
Now he will need to learn to accept the fact that he has to drain other creatures of their life force to sustain himself. I imagine that will be difficult for him.
Oh. Imagine so.
So does that mean he's gonna need something like this? And Kevin's gonna hold up his left hand.
No. With an item such as that, you are binding the soul to the item. Well, using the item as an anchor for the soul to be bound to something else. The item is the thread that stitches it together. In his case, he died before any such ritual could be prepared. The only thing holding him to that vessel is the flesh on the bones. If he is slain, there is not much that can be done to bring him back.
What sort of creatures does he need to drain?
Once per month, you'll need to drain a human of their life force.
Oh.
Assuming he was human himself. Of course, he could choose not to and slip away from the sudden death.
That will be up to him then.
Intentional undeath is a blessing. His was not intentional, not thought out, not planned. It will be a struggle for him to adapt to. But he must adapt.
Kevin, we should speak to him maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, not today. Give him time.
Thank you for saving him, Leuven.
You're welcome.
I don't know that we'll ever know if it was the right decision, but I think it was the best decision we could make at the time. This at least gives him a chance to decide.
Yes, but a hard decision for sure, but
A necessary one.
Deciding to take no action, had we done that, would have been a decision just the same, and either way we would have to live with it. I think this makes the most sense.
Precisely. All right. Do you use rest for the day?
Yeah.
Next day, then. By the time you wake up, the captain's out on deck. He's giving people orders.
You look better.
I am fine.
Good to hear.
You can see that there's someone strung up behind the ship, being dragged along in the ocean.
That.
One of the crew members.
How come?
They refuse to serve under me.
Yes.
They were given a choice: get in line or get off the ship. They said I wouldn't kick them off the ship. They were wrong.
Well, that's the choice we all have, so I don't see this.
The ship continues on. The captain calls you all up on deck.
We'll go up.
You can see another ship off in the distance. We'll be going about things a bit differently this time. We
Okay.
take him out quickly. Rangers, you'll fly up, over. I'll lure them out. The second they come outside, you strike them down. Spellcasters. Blast them from afar. If you have to, take out the ship. Cannons, be ready. Everyone else below deck and be ready to secure the ship if need be.
Understood.
Alright? You hear the commotion off in the distance. Within an hour, the ship has been pulled alongside this one. Another ship is ours. We lost 0 men. They lost 12. This is a good day. The captain seems to be carrying himself a bit differently. He seems to have lost his will to give everyone a chance. Leuven calls you all to his room.
Okay, we'll go to Leuven.
It appears the captain has lost himself to death. His soul has been darkened, tainted, sullied.
Really doesn't seem like himself.
He is no longer himself. He is something more. A new creature made from death and what remained. We have several paths before us. We can let him continue as is his right. We could end him and seize the ship for ourselves. The ship needs a captain, and it's possible that he is no longer fit. Or we could take him out, release him from undeath, and not seize the ship, leaving this place to fall into anarchy.
I'd rather try to talk to him first. Let me try that before we make any decisions like that.
Of course. This should be a discussion.
I think we need to figure out exactly what's going on with him and if he can be reasoned with, but to give us enough information to make any decisions of that nature.
I agree.
But he has changed.
Yes, yes he has.
Is that really a terrible thing that he has changed?
Not necessarily. Change is natural, all things change.
Yeah, change is neither good nor bad. How you
Yes.
react to it matters.
That's so I'm thinking, why are we...
Him having changed might no longer be positive for us, though.
Or anyone we encounter.
That is
Well,
why
that's
I
their
sought to
problem.
bring this up.
It's not the right thing, the way he's acting anymore. No longer giving anyone a chance.
I can see where he's coming from. Giving people a chance didn't really work out for him.
But he gave you a chance.
That's true.
Yeah, this most recent ship could have been closer to us. But we'll never know now.
Okay, let's talk to him, Kevin.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go find the captain.
The captain's in his room.
We'll knock on the door.
Enter.
Go inside. Excuse me, Captain.
You can see that there's someone unconscious laying on a chair.
Not a crew
Yes,
member.
it appears to be.
I wondered if we could have a moment to talk.
Of course. Speak.
I kind of wanted to just check in on you after everything that's gone on lately and see how you're doing.
I'm fine. Adapting, but fine.
Oh, adapting is natural. I noticed you didn't give that most recent ship we encountered a chance at any kind of peace.
Correct.
Is that not something you're willing to do anymore?
I do not currently see the value in doing so.
I can understand where you're coming from with that. And the last time didn't work out so well for us, did it?
It did not.
But how many times prior did it work out in your favor?
17.
Are those not odds that you're willing to take anymore?
That's a 6% chance of losing a crew member.
And what's the chance we lose a crew member just on the daily from anything we might encounter out there, ship or not?
Bit less than 1. One crew member every 100 days.
Do you not still think that there's a chance to have any kind of positive interactions with any ships we might encounter?
I'm not sure at this stage.
What if we just amend the strategy? Give them a chance for peace without putting ourselves at risk.
Such as?
communicate without stepping on board?
And give them a chance to set up traps.
Well, we don't give them too much time, and we can always be careful about the traps.
I will consider it. Can you throw this corpse over the side?
As long as you'll give some serious thought to giving people a chance again.
I will.
I think it's the only fair thing to do. Pick up the corpse.
You can see that it's had its life drained from its neck. There's a handprint from where it's just been drained.
On the way out, one more question, Captain.
Yes.
Did we do the right thing?
That is yet to be seen.
Okay. Kevin's gonna walk out.
All right.
As he leaves the captain's quarters, Kevin's gonna take the body over to the nearest side of the ship, toss it over.
All right. Leuven appears next to you when you toss it over.
Does he appear right before or right after?
Right after.
Hey, Leuven.
That corpse. Is the blood not on your hands as well?
It is.
Then wash it thoroughly. He vanishes. All right. One last thing. Sabo.
Yep.
Leuven has finished his research.
Huh. On the stone?
Yep.
Okay.
Arcane crystals. Charged with magical essence over the space of a year. Each one of these things holds about a first level spell. It's possible for you to drain the magic from them to fuel your spells.
And for using it, do we know how to make them?
Making them should not be too complex. It'll just require some resources that we do not have at the moment.
What
But
sort of resources?
we will require adamantine. Pure adamantine.
We can use it as to fuel our spells, or can we use it to make devices as well?
Of course. We simply need to tap into magic.
Nice. Perfect.
More
How does
importantly,
one...
it should be theoretically possible to make more powerful versions of these. It'll just need more pure crystal.
More pure adamantine crystal?
Adamantine will be the device used to actually separate. We will basically create a barrier made of adamantine, causing the magic to have to soak into the crystal rather than anything else.
Huh. Did you mean redstone, James?
No, he's saying adamantine.
So these are like batteries. You have to charge them up and then they store the power to be used.
Not exactly. It's like transmutation. Magic is stored into them, and then they have become solidified magic. Then if we use it, they cease to be as they become the magic used. I will
Once we
demonstrate
use
for
it-
you, but it will destroy the stone.
That's
And
I'm
as
just
it
trying
is
to
yours,
understand.
I would not do it without your permission.
Well, I think I understand what you're saying is that once the stone is created, it can be used, but once it's used, it is gone. It has been used. The new stone must be created,
Yes,
correct?
that is the long and short of it.
So this will be handy.
Indeed.
Thank you.
I'm glad to have been of some assistance.
In more than of some, you've taught me so much. The
I hope
oozes
to
are
teach you
coming
more.
along well as well.
Alright. Then that is where we can end it for this week.
What do you think, Kevin? Should we kill the captain?